So today, if you guys look in your Buzz page for you guys online, let's take a look at our Buzz page here. Log in. So you guys in your to-do list there, you'll see this assignment that says latitude and longitude review for Thursday is what we're doing. Let me pull that assignment up. Yeah, it says latitude and longitude practice for Thursday. And it kind of looks like this. Let's take a look at it first. So you just have some matching again. So the first thing you're going to do is match these continents that are on the left side to the correct coordinates on the right side. So we're practicing latitude and longitude with our coordinates. So we'll match those up together. Then you're going to match the second part. It says you're going to match the ocean with the correct coordinates. So what ocean goes up with each coordinate? And then the last part of the page is using the United States map, and you're going to match up some cities with the correct coordinates there as well. All right, so we're going to get through that today for you guys on Zoom there. And then we have a little bit on our paper for our paper copy in here. But let me see. Let's go back to, we're going to review a little bit first as we're going through it. So latitude and longitude, day 2. So remember, with our lines of latitude and lines of longitude, our lines of latitude go side to side. They go side to side. Latitude goes side to side or crossed. And so whenever we see latitude lines, they are given the coordinates of a number, and then the direction is either going to be an N for north or an S for south. And then you have our longitude lines. Longitude go up and down. Longitude lines go up and down. So those are going to give our coordinates of east and west. So let's remember, lines of latitude, they run side to side and they are parallel to the equator. So lines of latitude are parallel to the equator. So the equator starts at 0 degrees, and then we count out from the equator, and that's where we get our lines of latitude. And then our lines of longitude, they run up and down. So lines of longitude run up and down, and they are parallel to the prime meridian. That is our main prime meridian line, our main longitude line. So then when we're finding absolute location, that's what we've been doing. We've been finding the absolute location using coordinates. So the absolute location is the point where latitude and longitude lines cross. Absolute location is the point where latitude and longitude lines cross. Okay, so it's where they come together. That is your absolute, your exact location. So let's find some latitude and longitude. So now let's look at the world map there. The world map. So we're on the world map side. So we're on this side of the page. Let's look at over this side. So for you guys on Zoom with your show it, you guys, the first matching is with this world map, and we're going to find some continents. So you guys might have these coordinates, you might not, but we're going to do some practice with this today. So our first one, you guys, is number 1 on your worksheet on your page. It says that you need to find the continent that is at 45 degrees north and 100 degrees west longitude. Okay, so again, when we're finding continents here, most of the continents are labeled on this map. So where it says Canada and the United States, this is going to be North America. That's our continent of North America. South America is our second continent. Africa is another continent. Europe is in green here, Europe. Orange is Asia. Then another yellow one over here is Australia. And then not pictured on this map is Antarctica, which is right below here. Okay, so those are our 7 continents. But let's take a look at number 1. So this first one, it says 45 degrees north and 100 degrees west longitude. So for this case, we have to find where 45 degrees north is. So if we look on our latitude lines, and we see that 45 is going to be in between 40 and 60. So it's going to be a little above that 40 degrees. So we follow that across till we get to about 100 degrees west longitude, which is going to be about right here in between 90 degrees west and 135 degrees west. So what continent is this one right here? What continent is this, Zach? North America. Good. So for this first part, for number 1 for you guys, it'll be North America. North America. Okay. Then our second one has 10 degrees north and 25 degrees east. So 10 degrees north is going to be right in between 0 and 20. So we find 10 degrees north there. And then 25 degrees east. So we go all the way over to 25 degrees east, which is going to be in between 0 and 45. So what is this continent right here in orange? What do you think, Savannah? Africa. So that'll be our answer to that second one there. Then our third one is 60 degrees north and 90 degrees east. So these are actually both labeled. So you have 60 degrees north and then 90 degrees east. We get this big continent right here. So what do we think this answer is for the third one, Marissa? Asia. Good. And then our last one that we'll go over, for continents, it says 10 degrees south and 60 degrees west. So we have 10 degrees south, so we're going to go below the equator, since south is below the equator, in between 0 and 20. So we follow that across till we get to 60 degrees west, all the way over here, in between 45 and 90. So what continent is this then, Amisha? South America. Good. That'll be for number 4. Okay. So now you guys on Zoom, go ahead and finish up the matching for the continents if you're working on your buzz there. And then you guys in here, go ahead and finish up the numbers 5 through 10 with the continents. You guys might need to look up at my map because it's kind of hard to see on the colors on your map, on your page. So try to answer questions 5 through 10. And you guys on Zoom, try to just finish up the matching with the continents there. And if you need help, just let me know. So try to look at the coordinates for the rest of your questions and try to find what continent it matches up with. Zero, 30 degrees north. About 50 degrees north. East. 1 through 10 there. That 1 through 10. We're doing the consonant ones. All righty. So just you guys just make sure you're staying patient with me because again, it's a little difficult with having people in class and then having you guys on Zoom. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you're asking. You guys are just matching them up there on your page for consonants for your first question. And then they're finishing up their worksheet in here. Yep. We're gonna do that here in just a second. Yeah, you can start it if you want. Yeah. All right, then once you can continue working, but once you finish the continents, they're working on the worksheet, then you can start looking at the oceans. So oceans is the second part of your matching for you guys on Zoom. And then it's the second half of the questions at the bottom of the page for you guys in class. So in this case, you're looking at the 5 oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Southern Ocean. Which one are labeled at those coordinates? Okay, so that'll finish number 2 for you guys on Zoom, the matching for number 2. So try to use the map here. Use the map to help you answer the questions. Yes, sir. Okay.
Bye.
So once you get that finished, yep. So that's the only thing you guys on Zoom are working on today. Awesome. Paige, what is the coordinates that you got for that one? For South America? So you have 30 degrees south. Yep, so in between there, and then 10 degrees east. Let's see that. So that's actually going to be, if you give me 30 degrees south and 10 degrees east, that's going to be more towards Africa. So that's like right here. For South America, if you look at South America here, it's mainly going to be around 30 degrees south, and then about 50 degrees east or west. Okay, so 50 degrees west and 25. Okay, let me get that set up here.